Mein Name ist Nico Wagner, ich bin aus Luxemburg und freue mich, dass Sie zu so später Stunde am Sonntag noch hier geblieben sind, um ein Thema zu behandeln, was ziemlich viel jetzt auch in die Presse kommt, medizinisches Cannabis. Und da haben wir die Luxemburger Firma Éveil Santé, die ich leite, hat professionelle Kontakte entwickelt zum Zentrum für komplementare Onkologie hier in Regensburg und mit Dr. Perdija in Slowenien Privatklinik. Und wir sind heute nicht hier, um Produkte vorzustellen, sondern aus wissenschaftlicher Sicht euch das Endokannabinoid-System und die Exokannabinoide zu erklären. Darum begrüße ich Frau Professor Dr. Tanja Bagar aus Slowenien vom Rechercheinstitut ICANA. Und sie wird euch jetzt, besonders den Fachleuten unter euch, den Weg, wie Cannabinoide im Körper wirken und was sie veranlassen, wird die Tanja euch jetzt erklären als Einführung in die Details. Please, Tanja.
Danke. Also mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut, deshalb spreche ich über Wissenschaft in Englisch. Hoffentlich geht das okay. Ich verstehe Deutsch doch, aber nicht, ich kann Wissenschaft nicht sehr gut biochemisch Deutsch erklären. Aber wenn es Fragen gibt, bitte unterbrechen Sie mich und fragen Sie mich ruhig, ob etwas unklar ist. Also, es ist ziemlich schwer, it's really hard to continue a talk after such an inspiring talk, but we will try to keep up the energy. We're going to talk about cannabis and the cannabinoids for the final talk. And there are a lot of misunderstandings regarding cannabis. Everyone that hears cannabis thinks about Woodstock and thinks about people that are high and happy and blah, blah, blah. And very few people know or are aware of the science behind it that can have very broad applications. And to understand how it works and why it works, we have to get to the cellular level and understand the biochemistry and biomedicine of cannabis and how our cells and how our body functions. As I said, the plant has a very, very, very long history of use in humans for all different purposes. But as a medicine, it's coming today back. And the reason that it's coming in two ways. Like many things in the world today, there are people who say that it's helpful for everything, from the skin to the hair, for every condition, everything it's helping. And the others that are saying that it's bullshit and it doesn't do anything. But the truth is naturally somewhere in the middle. So in order to understand what it can do and where it can help, we're going to take a little trip into our bodies and to our own biochemistry. So in order to overcome all of these misunderstandings, and in order to educate people, doctors, users, patients, everyone working in this field, we founded an institute in Slovenia that is called the International Institute for Cannabinoids. It's called ICANA. And we have brought together experts from diverse fields and are trying to to look at the cannabinoids and the function and the mechanisms of the way they work from a broad perspective and to understand as much as we can about it. So what are the cannabinoids? So the cannabinoids are molecules that are lipid, so fat-soluble molecules. One of the molecularly, the cannabinoids look like this, and the definition of a cannabinoid is that it binds to cannabinoid receptors, and the cannabinoid receptors look like this. So this is the cellular membrane, and a part of the receptors is on the outer surface of the cell, and a part of it is inside. And the role of all receptors, and also cannabinoid receptors, is that it triggers signals. It detects a change on the outside and communicates to the cell inside what is going on the outside. So this is the function of all receptors, and the cannabinoids, of course, they do the same. They sense the concentration of cannabinoids outside, and they tell to the inside, to the genes, to the nucleus, what is going on the outside. And we're all very well aware that some plants, like hemp plants, like cannabis plant, have cannabinoids. But of course, the question is, if a plant has these molecules, why would our body develop receptors for something that is in the plant? We didn't have such a strong co-evolution that we would develop receptors that are just for something that is in a plant. So this is what triggered the thinking of Israeli researchers, and this question led to the discovery that not only do plants have cannabinoids, but we have them as well. So our bodies are capable of producing cannabinoids. And we're calling them, of course, endocannabinoids because we're producing them ourselves. And this is the reason, of course, we have these receptors. But this is not very well known. One of the first talks that I gave on this topic, the first question was, does this mean that our own body is getting us high? Well, in a matter of speaking, in biochemically speaking, this is of course true. So we have, as I said, we have phytocannabinoids, the ones we know from the cannabis plant, and we have endocannabinoids, the one we are producing ourselves. And the reason why phytocannabinoids are working so well, because they are biochemically or structurally very similar to our own cannabinoids. And anandamide and 2,8-G are examples of